guys liked the last video. This is another video, part 2 of my cannabis story. So when I first came in the industry, the first product we did was a vape pen. Now, we was the first recreational vape pen to sell in the US. There was medical ones here, but we were the first ones to sell recreationally in 2014 when the laws passed. So I'm going to show you a bunch of different vape pens here and kind of just showing you like kind of how it changed from back then to now. So the first one we came out with was this pen right here, which is a regular plastic black pen with a black battery, and pretty basic. Had marijuana concentrates in it. We mixed some cutting agent to make it vape correctly, and that was pretty much the first time we just knew about vaping and figured out how to get it to work with a battery and a pen. And through the years, we said, okay, a plastic is pretty much outdated, so let's kind of upgrade to a glass. This one we had this glass device for the cart. Battery a little bit more powerful. There was a 5-thread battery when you do vape pens. Obviously through the years, we upgraded again because the glassware was always a wick burning device, which burns the oil a certain way. So we went to a ceramic wick and took away the wick. So now it's ceramic. So ceramic is more smoother. You not get that burn taste, and it lasts longer. So this is like a typical vape device right here, which is ceramic. After going from the plastic to the glass to the wick to ceramic, we found other ways to make the vape experience better. That's when you have your smaller devices, your smaller carts and batteries, and smaller, we call these disposables. Same concept as the cart or the battery, but smaller now. Less concentrates inside, less liquid to vape, so cheaper option. Then keep on innovating through the years. You get bigger devices, more big modules, bigger batteries, more powerful. I mean, look at this one. This is like, this is ridiculous, compared to like that one. It's got out of hand. But there's so many ways to have the vaping experience in marijuana. So, so there's so many options. The oil changed. We had like oil that was cut with something, oil as a straight terpenes, oil that was distillate, and there's so many different ways to make vape pens now. It blow your mind. But now, through the years, we upgrade to more advanced devices. And one device that we use now currently is our pod device. This is a typical pod device that is out there now. We feel like the experience is better. It's more accurate. The taste is more smoother. Then we just kind of change the oil, and our new device, well, the company that I do right now is a device called solventless now, pod. So we kind of upgraded way in advance from when we started from the first device. So this one is a metal tested mini pod device that the oil is 100% no cutting agent, no additives, no flavor, just straight terpenes, and disposable pod, battery on the side, ready to go. This is what it pretty much is the new wave right now. As you can tell from this small device to this one is just how far we came. The details of vaping is so vast that I could talk all day about devices, oil, the formula, different techniques and how to do it, but I don't got time for all that. So just want to give you a quick little rundown from my beginning in the industry, from where I started, where I'm at now. Here's the other half of that video from last time. Check it out, and thanks for watching.
Cool. I'm super excited to learn that, because something I don't know a ton about is really the concentrate game. What I mean? Where I'm from in Ohio, I was never huge into cannabis. It was mostly flower, grass, like everyone else. And then as I got into Denver, I heard about the concentrates and figured out what a dab was and things like that. I know you guys have a list of products here. So kind of going down the left, let me hear a little bit about this concentrates. I'll kind of go left to right. Start with the tripod. Tell me a little bit about that.
So our tripod, we essentially our goal was to have a device that was easily carryable.
It's nice. It's small. It's sleek.
Yeah, super small. No worry for the battery, so you don't have to make sure you have the right battery for it. It's disposable, and I wanted it to be flavorful and pack a punch. So we kind of went through a lot of different devices, and just kind of went through the R&D on the oil going inside, trying to get everything perfect. And then this is kind of where we landed. And so it's a higher terpene, a little lower on the cannabinoids, so it's more flavor punch, but you can still get the high off of it.
Yeah, and the goal behind that was that solventless vape devices or vape products are hard to find. It's not really like a common vape device in the market.
Interesting.
So for us, we wanted to kind of have a device that was fun and unique, that was innovating because of the size and being a pod, and have an intro to solventless products.
Yeah.
Usually when people vape, they're used to different styles of vaping or different concentrates of vaping. We want to say, okay, we want to give you solventless, but give you a different carrier, so now you understand the difference between solventless and other vapes out there.
For those who don't know, let's talk about that a little bit. Tell me the difference between solventless and another vape. What does that solventless exactly mean for the layperson?
So essentially, with extraction, you can use chemicals like butane, CO2. CO2 is technically, they call it solventless, but essentially you're not using any solvents. You're not absorbing your THC into something and then taking it out that way. Solventless is more of you're using whatever you're using, whether it be screens or water, you're using it as a carrier to separate rather than absorb and extract.
Gotcha. And so what are some of the benefits of being solventless then?
So once you have your resin, with us, all it touches is water and then screens and heat. Cool. So with BHO and other types of extracts that use solvents, it's touching a bunch of other chemicals, and
got it.
And in the end, it's kind of just how many things have touched your product.
I think that's good to know, especially with all the things with vape, that have been out in the market area. You guys doing something different and cleaner, I feel that's going to set us apart.
And to my take on it, because I started with hydrocarbon, that's all we did. I started in the carb game, if you want to say, and we only knew one way to do it, right? Using hydrocarbon to make oil and to make it either shadow, wax, butter,
right?
Only way to do it. So obviously, it's definitely a good market. I think it's still a good industry to be in. It's not, we're all for that. And for me, it was more about trying to find out, okay, how do I get the same results without using hydrocarbons or the money that is involved in making it. So having solventless was pretty much a way to kind of avoid any of the issues of the questions about it, and also the expense that goes with it, as far as even building a facility for hydrocarbon.
Gotcha.
It's a process. It's very, very expensive.
Yeah, a lot of back end stuff.
A lot of back end stuff. But solventless, you kind of avoid all that stuff, and you make it simple to market, to promote, and to advertise.
Cool. Appreciate that.